I got a new potting table. Yep, Facebook Marketplace, very cheap. I hate the color. It's too much of a warm yellow for me. I think what I want to do is strip the varnish and then stain it to be this more kind of like gray color. Like I kind of like the look of weathered wood. Now, I know that I'm not a DIYer, but I may force this project on you. Just a heads up. One of the other options with this is that I wanted to just paint it red and have like a cute red garden table. I don't know, so many things to think about. But anyway, that's another project for another time. Right now I need to deadhead my lavender and we're gonna check out the opuntia. Something's going on with it and someone in the comments did help us out with this. So yeah, I feel like I'm at a news desk. And then we can do some potting here on the new potting table. Okay. The lavender has aphids, a lot of them. Can you see that? Little So they're just on the undersides of the lavender leaves, and they're on quite a few of these. At first I found one ladybug on this plant and I was like, oh cool, a ladybug friend. And then I found another, and then I found a third, and then I found a fourth, and then I found a fifth ladybug. And I was like, And then I looked around the back of the plant and then I saw some ants crawling along the stems and I was like, And then I had a closer look at the leaves and sure enough, there's aphids. They haven't colonized and taken over the entire plant just yet, but they're around. They're around in quite a few of the leaves, which is why the ladybugs are having a field day. It's so interesting because about a week ago I could see some of the leaves yellowing and I thought I might have been overwatering the plant, but now I think that's because of the aphids. I was planning to deadhead this plant. I'm still going to deadhead it. I can see that a huge chunk of the stem has leaves that are infested with aphids. I'm just going to chop it right back. Am I going to spray this with neem oil? Look, maybe. I don't want to hurt the ladybugs. Neem oil shouldn't hurt the ladybugs, but I'm always just like, really conscious of just spraying stuff. There's two bugs here that are like one on top of the other. I don't want to disturb them. It could be doing something important. I was going to do just a little bit of light pruning just because the base of the plant is getting a bit woody. I can see some new growth coming through as well and I just wanted to make a little bit more room for that. Oh, but man, like there's new blooms here, which is good news. Okay, cut back on the dead leaves. Maybe just do a little bit of light pruning. Get rid of the stems with leaves that are infested with aphids. Oh my God. Wow, you guys are having a banquet in there. And then maybe I can see what's left, and if there's still some infected areas, I can just kind of like spot treat those. That way I'm not dousing the whole plant in eco oil. Oh, so annoying. Oh, I sharpened my clippers, by the way, instead of buying a new pair, and they're doing all right. Ugh. I need to see this. God, infested. Oh, there's a lady beetle in there. Hey, can you move? You're gonna have to move, my love. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry, yes, move to a different part of the plant. No, not there. Okay, this whole stem actually is gonna have to go. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna cut back hard on some of the stems. It's gonna look really ugly for a little while, which is disappointing. But the aphids combined with woodiness, it's just not worth keeping around. This is gonna look terrible. Oh, hey lovely. No. You need to come out. No. Come out. I'm trying to let you live. I don't want you to go in the bin. Come on, get on my finger. Yes, come on. Yeah, get on there. Dude, whoops, there you go. Wow. Okay, I literally just had my clippers in my hand. Oh, there they are. That is so gross. Like you can see that, right? Ugh. This is like the saddest day of my life. I love this lavender. Yeah. Oh wow, I've got two Echeveria elegans hiding there. All right. No, that's pretty infested. All right, let's be brave. Oh. Oh my God. Gone. Oh, that's got aphids bad. My favorite. Why? Okay, I'm gonna cut the yellow bits away. I'm gonna treat the rest and then we'll just take it from there. Whoa. This is what I'm using, Eco Neem Oil, to spray the rest of the lavender, these undersides, because I'm not prepared to cut back more on it. So hopefully that's going to get the aphids while keeping the ladybugs safe. This shouldn't kill ladybugs. It should not. I'm going to be really pissed off if it does, but it shouldn't. We're heading into the evening now, so this should be fine. Don't use neem oil in full sun. Just don't. It's oil. It's going to burn the plants. Do it first thing in the morning or late in the afternoon. It should be cloudy for the next couple of days as well, so hopefully that'll do the trick. Okay, hopefully that'll do it. You should try and treat weekly. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep a close eye on it because that's all I can really do. Okay. Molly, lovely Molly in the comments. When we were doing a video and talking about how this might be sunburn here, Molly pointed out that, you know, not 100% certain, because who can ever be, but she had an opuntia. Was it an opuntia? An opuntia that had markings like this. And you said that it was fungus. So that got us thinking because we've had some more markings appear on some of the newer paddles in spots where it doesn't get much sun. So around the back here, and we're like, that can't be sunburn. That can't be sunburn. Again, not 100% sure that it's a fungus, but what we're gonna do is try a fungicide. We've also had a slug or a caterpillar take chunks out of this opuntia. This really is turning into the pest and disease video. So maybe some giveaway signs are that the markings are kind of like coming out of the spots where the spines are. Again, we're not 100% certain, so we're just trying some things out. And it also looks like a bird has shat on the cactus right here. So it's a good day. It's a really good day. Anyway, what we're gonna do is treat it with some fungicide. We're using a copper fungicide. This is what it looks like diluted. Whenever you buy concentrates like this, you need to peel the back label. Oh. Yeah, you need to peel the back label and this will give you the measurements per quantity of water. See, there's some markings that are just popping up. Like this is a new paddle here as well. Like all of this here. This here are chunks that have been taken out by a caterpillar or a slug. I think that too is slug damage on top there. This is possible fungus. Possible fungus, possible fungus. We did have a small scattering of scale here, but that seems to be clearing up really well. We treated that with diluted isopropyl alcohol. We thought this was sunburn, and when, you know, we were kind of like looking it up on the internet, it did say sunburn, and it was kind of like happening around a really hot time of year. But on investigating a little bit further, it could be fungus. Could be. Don't know. Not a doctor. I am spraying this in the evening. It's going to be cloudy for the next few days, so we try to be really careful with this kind of stuff because some of our plants have gotten damaged in the past from concoctions that have been really diluted, but for some reason it's damaged the plant. Hopefully it doesn't happen with this one. I don't need to be even more sad about losing even more plants. Spraying. Spraying. What the f*** are you? Don't tell me you're aphids. That's ridiculous. Aphids don't... What is happening? Are you aphids? Oh. All right, packing it in for today. I've honestly had enough. I'll see you in the morning. Today I am looking up how to deal with slugs, snails, caterpillars. I've never really had a slug or snail problem before. Like I've seen them around and about, but they are increasingly eating things in the garden at the moment. And you know, taking a chunk out of my opuntia is a little bit the last straw for me. I would like to try and deal with them organically. I am a little bit concerned about putting snail bait around the place. My mum's dog comes around to visit a lot, and I've just seen some horrible things on the internet about pets eating snail bait. It's not good, so I kind of want to stay away from that. This website here has about 15 tips. I can link it. Number 1, encourage predators. Birds, frogs, toads, and hedgehogs all like to snack on slugs. Can I get a pet hedgehog? That'd be fun. Ducks and some hens enjoy snacking on them too. I'll get ducks. Beer traps. I like beer. Bury shallow plastic containers around your garden and sacrifice a drop of your favorite brew. Number 3 is eggshells. I've heard about this. A lot of people say that it doesn't really work. I mean, eggshells are good for the soil, but it's just a protective layer around the plant. It doesn't actually kill the slugs, and I think I want to kill them. Number 4, copper. What? Like copper bands? No. Instant death. The most humane method is to cut them in half, causing instant death. Caffeine. I like coffee. Slugs and snails do not like coffee. Some plants are known to repel slugs. Astrantia, lady's mantle, dianthus, foxglove, geranium, peonies, lavender, phlox, acyllum, Chrysanthemum, Lobelia, African violet, strawberry, begonia, and gloxinia may help. Number 14, diatomaceous earth. We have some diatomaceous earth. Again, they don't kill the slugs or the snails or the caterpillars. They just deter them. Number 15, garlic. Oh, I've got a lot of onion weed here. That smells like garlic. Why isn't that working? Ha, I'm reading the comments. Tried the new organic slug killer. Absolute rubbish. An expensive con. Okay. I need to get on with some more deadheading. Deadheading the proteas. I need to deadhead the paper daisies as well. Okay. Okay, I really should have gotten to these a while ago. Oh, these might actually just fall off. All right, once again, I got really clipper happy and I did a hard prune back, but I think it's fine. Though there is a chance that I may have killed this plant. I think I ripped apart the root ball as I was digging this out just because I was being so lazy about it. Anyway, time will tell. It's Tim's birthday today. He spent the day at work. He had to work, but he's going to get home and we're going to have dinner and watch a movie. Keeping it fairly low key just because it's a school night. But on Sunday, when this video is being published, we are going to be at the zoo feeding lions. That's my birthday present to him. Tomorrow's going to be a full day for me, so I'll see you the day after. We're going to check in on everything, and I think I might do some potting as well. Okay, bye. Oh, it is warm today, guys. It's humid. The air is really heavy, but I'm going to push through because I need to film. Firstly, I'm going to cover up this table. The warm yellow is just, it's very aggressive to my eyes at the moment, and I'm going to deal with the color staining, whatever, in another video. You want to know what I freaking found? Something has been chomping on my Aeonium pink witch. How can I tell? Look at these little bite marks. Can you see? Oh, here's a good one. What's this? Like here, and can you see that here, there? And you know what? I was trying to be really compassionate to the slugs by relocating them to a different part of the garden, but now it's game on, bitches, and you're all gonna die. I wanted this to bush. Oh my God, it even got to the rosette. It's even gotten to the babies. Look, there, and look here. I'm trying to grow this and bush this out, so I'm really pissed. On further research, it seems that hand picking and killing them is probably the most effective way that you're guaranteed to kill them, because you're killing them with your own hands. Now, I've got a life to get on with, so I can't be sitting around here with my scissors at all hours of the day trying to find them so I can cut them in half. Oh, do I have a voicemail?
Yes, hello, Jay, the mechanic for your car that you have. Yes, hello.
Hi, yes, this is Shai with the Toyota Corolla.
Instead of doing the two front one, I can see the back one that won from the inside. It's better to do the four of them, so I can do the wheel alignment 100% on it.
Do you roughly know how much that will cost?
These tires are about $135 a tire.
Okay.
Brakes are still fine. The only thing is the front need to be machined, the discs need to be machined in the front.
Sorry, the
brake disc rotors, the front.
Okay.
I'm going to do that as well for you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks,
No
bye.
worries. Bye.
There's more money down the drain. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't have time to find them and catch them with my own eyes and hands and whatever. What I do have is beer. And I'm using 4X because it was the cheapest one at our bottle-o. Bottle-o means bottle shop, which means liquor shop. You're gonna learn Australian lingo watching this channel. I love beer, I don't drink 4X though. Pride of Queensland, there you go. Sorry if you're a 4X fan, but it's snail bait for this video. I'm not wasting my other beer on it. What I also found is that people were doing a yeast mix, which some say is more effective than beer. Some people say beer is the best, but you know what? It's just best to try it for yourself. See what works in your garden. I think you just do water, sugar, and yeast. I was looking around in my pantry and I don't have yeast. But then I remembered, I am Australian. We're gonna use Vegemite. It might not work the same, but it's what I've got for now. Ooh, you can do Vegemite and water or Vegemite and beer. Double threat. By the way, those of you living outside of Australia, I'm gonna show you how to eat Vegemite. You don't slather it on your toast like it's peanut butter or jam, jelly, whatever you call it. It's not Nutella. There's an art and I will show you. So I'm gonna use these jars. I think you can get these other ones from like Amazon or eBay that look a little better and might blend into your garden a little bit more seamlessly than, you know, having an open jar of of beer just shoved into the ground. I think they also have like a very efficient protective covering for rain, but I'm just going to use these jars for now because it's what I have. So the beer is just obviously just going to go straight into one jar, and okay, I think it's supposed to be like half a teaspoon. I don't know if that's too much, but I'm just going to mix it in. Oh, this is going to take a while. I probably should have used boiling water. I'm stirring Vegemite into water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's supposed to ward off slugs, and this is what I'm trying to film at the moment. Okay, that is almost gone. I'm sure it doesn't matter if a little bit of dirt gets in there. I'm just going to put the other one here because I can see some holes in my salvia leaves and I want my salvia to be left alone. This one right here is going to be beer. Beer next to Opuntia. Just spilt it on my shirt and pants. And this one here is going to be the Vegemite. Yeah, I can also feel it starting to cool down, and I think it might rain this evening or this afternoon. So what I'm going to do is use these plastic saucers to just place lightly over the top. Like I'll prop it up with like a rock or something. That way the jar will be shielded from the rain, but the slugs can also still get to it. Make sense? Doesn't matter. Just a little bit more like that. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Like this, something like that. Or maybe there. Yes, yes, just enough room. So those beer traps are only going to work within a 1 meter radius of wherever they've been placed. I would also like to place a few more jars around the garden just because the slugs are pretty much eating what they want. All the plants in the courtyard are either in planters or pots like this, so digging a hole and placing a whole jar in the soil is just not going to be possible. Slugs and snails can move on glass, so I think that they should be fine. Obviously it's better if the top of the jar is level with the soil so that they can just like fall in, but it's just not going to be possible in the courtyard or under cover here. I'm going to do 2 beer, 2 Vegemite. That's actually a pretty good pour. Ah, that might have been a bit too much. Oh well. I may have worked in a bar once in Adelaide. You know the Gov in Adelaide? I worked there for like 6 weeks. I was only there for a short amount of time because of the Fringe Festival. It's a really cool music venue though. I got to see Amanda Palmer there. I got to see Baby Animals. I got to see Sia when she was really early career. I saw Sia play there while I was working. Cheers to killing slugs. It might start raining now. Yeah, yep, it's raining. Oh gosh, oh no, no, no. Okay, I also have to say, just be really careful when pouring boiling water into these hot jars. I really should have let this cool off for a little bit. If they're not, and I can see that this probably isn't, if they're not treated to take heat, the bottom of the jar will fall through. I have personal experience with this, and I actually ended up in ER because I was using a jar like this for tea at 5 a.m. one morning, and the bottom of the jar fell through and the boiling water landed on my foot. So watch out. Actually, this can probably take some heat, so I'm just going to wash this and then do the mixing in this. Okay, light rain is expected to stop in 31 minutes and start again 20 minutes later. Actually, this is good because the rain will encourage the slugs to come out, but I might just put these out a little bit later. It's actually really nice listening to the rain. Oh, that reminds me, keep in mind the timing of when you water your garden can really impact the amount of slug activity that happens. Watering in the late afternoon, which is what I do, unfortunately can encourage slugs to come out. So if you're dealing with this kind of problem, watering in the morning is best so that things can dry out a lot quicker. And by the way, this is just for slugs and snails. Caterpillars aren't attracted to yeast, so I've read, so I'll have to think of something else for them. If you have a suggestion for caterpillars that doesn't involve pellets and things like that, let me know. All right, we'll take a break and we'll come back later. Okay, light rain turned into torrential downpour. So it's now the next morning. Good morning. Okay, nothing in this one here. This was bare. Oh God, it did. It did. It caught a slug. It caught a slug and it caught a couple of flies. I'm super happy about that. One slug. Come on. I want to check in on this one here. Maybe nothing? Can't really tell. There's lots of ants though. I don't think it's caught anything except for a whole bunch of ants. This is Vegemite. I think with the yeast extract, they were saying that it becomes more effective over time because the yeast kind of has to brew. Or maybe I actually do need to use proper yeast with sugar, flour, and water. Let me know if you've tried that and I'll amend accordingly. But the Vegemite should work. I might just need to give it more time. Oh my gosh, neighbors decided to start mowing at 8 in the morning. Sorry about the noise. I'm gonna push on because I need to get this filmed. We're gonna look at the other beer trap. Anything? Oh, nothing. All right, well, I'm just gonna leave these here and surely they'll catch something. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I mean, again, it got a shitload of flies and ants. Back in you go. Oh, whoops. We'll give it a few more days. Hopefully it'll catch something. Ladybugs are still doing their job, which is great to see. I think the lavender is looking a little better. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to apply the eco oil quite a few times over the next few weeks. On top, it's looking healthy. There's new blooms coming through. Not the end of the world. These ones around here are looking much healthier, much better. It's just these ones here, off of this stem mostly. And I need these new shoots to come up quick. Wait, I can see a caterpillar. I'm just gonna kill you. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to die. I guess I'll keep you updated as to how those traps are going. And yeah, I've got to try and find something for the caterpillars, like maybe there's a sacrificial plant or something. I'll have a read, I'll have a think. Yeah. Quick update a couple of days later, the 4XB caught 2 more slugs, Vegemite 0. Maybe slugs hate Vegemite like the rest of the world. As promised, Vegemite tutorial time. Anyway, I'm gonna try and do this really quick while the toast is still warm. All right, 2 knives, one for the butter, one for the Vegemite. Don't be that person that taints the Vegemite with butter. Don't be that person in your house. White bread. I usually have sourdough, but there wasn't any of that at the supermarket. It doesn't even have to be white bread. Whatever bread that you can get your hands on. You do you. The big mistake that people make is just lathering this onto your toast and thinking that you'll be fine. You won't be. Nobody does that here. Butter. I use Nuttelex. It's dairy-free. Again, you do you. I'm not allergic to dairy. I was vegan for a few years, and this is just kind of like a hangover from that. I don't have butter. I have Nuttelex, but you need to put a spread of some sort before you put the Vegemite. That's the most important thing. I freaking love slathering it on. Oh, whoops. Okay, I've just put the excess butter there. Now, small amount. This is not peanut butter. Like I would go this much. Spread it on. Like seriously? That's it. That's it. And it's beautiful. Number 2, that's it. And you can add more as you build your tolerance, but start small. Also,
Also, thank you to everyone who left a birthday message for Tim on my Instagram. I got him to read all of your comments. He doesn't have social media because he's very cool and doesn't need digital dopamine the way the rest of us do. I can't believe I used 4X and Vegemite as pest control in my garden. I should try the Vegemite and beer combo and see if that does anything. All right, this is a bit of the Vegemite mixture left over from yesterday. That's gross. I think it should still be fine to use. I'm not drinking it. Wow. 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm cracking open a beer. Oops. Okay. I think I'll just leave this one around the courtyard somewhere. All right, this is me signing off with a Vegemite and 4X concoction. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. That's disgusting. Should not be smelling that at 9 a.m.